Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, brothers and sisters in Islam. You're tuning into this Muslim Youth Movement video, and inshallah this video is going to be an interview with this guy. So bro, now you've been in that like kind of raving lifestyle and that clubbing lifestyle, and yeah, like what you're doing now, yeah. You've been in that lifestyle and you've like been raving and clubbing. Now tell us like how you got into that, and tell us, you know, the bad effects of that.
Back when I was like about young, man, 16, 17, 18 to be honest with you, friends went raving. I used to chill with the people in the year above me in my sixth form a lot, so whenever they used to go, I used to think to myself, oh, do you know what, I'm not old enough to go raving. It used to start off with house raves and like just like yard parties and stuff like that, and from there on I was just like, oh yeah, why not go to an actual club venue? And it was one of those ones. I had religious backgrounds and stuff like that. I had a tough upbringing. The religion was there. I do know about my religion and stuff, to be honest. It's not like I don't. I just chose not to listen to it at that moment in time because I was just so troubled, and do you know what? It got forced onto me and I just didn't want to hit towards it. I'm not gonna lie, if you get somebody with a gun towards your head and you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, do you know what, I feel relaxed and stuff. You don't feel relaxed, to be honest with you. If you want to learn about your religion, you need to, it's fun to learn about your religion. You need to make it fun, like when you're revising. But obviously with raving, you just see the lights, you get gassed. Do you know what I mean? You see well, obviously, I don't know whether you lot want to drink or not, but you lot know that you shouldn't be drinking and you shouldn't really be smoking or anything like that. Half the time, people that don't smoke end up going raving. They say, oh yeah, don't worry, I'm only gonna have a fag here and there. I'm only a social smoker. What the hell's a social smoker? You still smoke though. What are you talking about? Who are you lying to? That's just jokes. Like, who are you lying to? But I used to say that I was a social smoker, and then I realised that one day I needed to buy a cigarette packet, and then one led to another. Next thing you know, I'm just still smoking. I started smoking way back, but it doesn't help while you go raving, because if you tried smoking, who's to say that you didn't want to try, like you're not going to try drinking? Next thing you know, you might want to try bun a zoo. Well, then what are you going to do? You never know. If you like it too much, are you going to come out of that? Are you going to give that up? If you are truly for your religion, I'm not trying to say that I'm perfect, don't get it twisted. Do not try to get me twisted. I'm not going to lie, I'm still finding myself. I would rather find myself in my own way, as I have. And to be honest, I would rather do a video and actually help others out there who have got questions, who actually are like respecting their religion and are actually thinking, oh, but you know, I wonder what it was like raving. I wonder what it is like. To be honest, you're not missing out on nothing. If you want to go for a rave, why don't you just have one in, I don't know, roll a nasheed back in your room and start jumping about? No, I'm joking. But you're not missing out on a damn thing, to be honest with you. You go to a rave, you go there with your friends. There's alcohol there. There's people that stink like hell. People sweat like mad. You know what I'm saying? You get some guys who act like dogs. You know what I'm saying? You get girls who act like dogs off leashes. Do you know what I'm saying? They're half dressed and what? You wouldn't want your sister to walk around like that. Do you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want your brother to actually fall for a girl that hasn't even got no respect for herself. To be honest with you. Good people can go raving. I'm not gonna mock everybody and say, do you know what, all people that go raving are fools and stuff like that. Good people do go raving too. But what you need to understand, if you're an actual good person and if you've got good morals and principles, you're not gonna learn anything out of going to raving. You're not gonna pick up any other good skills. If anything, you're only getting exposed to the bad side. Like if you think it's a passion or something like that, then maybe you need to think twice about it. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to go towards your deen, then practice that. You need to understand that, you know what, that's not going to bring you closer to it. It's only going to take you further. Like, you might think that, oh yeah, you've got troubles going on and you want to drown your sorrows out in the music and stuff like that. You might think that's going to help you, but to be honest, I'm not going to lie, what's actually changed my life, or what's changing my life and what's answering me and my questions at this moment in time is when I make a sincere dua. To be real with you, I'll just hear it out to you, heart to heart, like heart to camera if anything. But what you need to realise is that, you know what, You need to want to change. You need to want it inside of you. If your principles are not correct, if your mode and your head is not correct, and you're not looking out for the right things that God's actually trying to show you a sign, and if you're not taking it in, if you have not got that vision, then what are you doing? You're asking the questions, and if you're saying that, oh my God, he's not answering my prayers and this, that and the other, you're mocking it. Because maybe you're not trying hard enough. Every prayer does go answered. Maybe it doesn't get answered. Maybe you might not get the answer in this life or right now or just here and yeah. But every single one does get heard and it does get answered. For as little as I know, do you know what I mean? Like Allah, He's the most forgiving. You could commit a sin and you could go back to Him, but He says to you, you shouldn't have the intention to do it again and then come back to me to forgiveness and do it again, and you're gonna be mocking Him. Who's the bigger guy, you or Him? Don't be silly now. If you said yourself, slap yourself. I'll slap you for you, to be honest. But you need to respect God on all His levels. He knows better. He's brought a book. He's brought the Holy Qur'an down for us to actually learn from, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I used to think I find peace from music. I find my peace maybe in the middle of the night when I've got so many worries on my mind, and you know what, maybe I do need to sit down and say a dua. Maybe I do need to sit down and or like pull out my masala and read 2 rakats. Maybe I do need to do that. I'm not gonna lie, at times when I've really needed the help from a higher power, I've called upon God, and you know, my questions have been answered. You need to believe in the unseen, because if you think that you don't, you're a bit lost. To be real with you, you're a bit lost. If you cannot see the signs, if you're not ready, then how could you change? You need to want it. You need to want it from inside of you. Like, you need your heart to open up and to want that. And I'm not going to lie to you, that's not what you're going to find in a club. If anything, what you're going to find in a club, people say, oh, you're going to see girls and fitna and this, that and the other. Forget all of that. I'm just telling you straight. Like, as a person that's been there and done that, you're not going to find no happiness there. You're just gonna go there and just find a bit of a few Looney Tunes and a couple wastemans that think they're a big guy because they popped the bottle and oh, you're a bad man. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, sunshine. Trust me.
So if you had one quick tip for people to do that you wish you would have done way back, what would that be?
Quick tip would just be don't be in a position where you're forced to drink or you're forced to
peer pressure.
Yeah, do something that you don't want to do. Don't be forced into peer pressure. To be honest, if your friend turns around and says to you, "Oh my God, if you're not my friend if you don't take that shot," just tell him shut up, man. Just tell him straight. Just be quiet. Leave me alone. I don't need to do that. Since when did back in nursery? When did it rely on to take a shot? I'm not gonna lie, it might have been a milk or a cookie. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy what the world comes down to, and people do change and you do get exposed to a lot of things, so just think wisely.
Jazakallah khair, brothers and sisters, for watching this video with Brother Akil. Inshallah, you might be seeing more of him, maybe inshallah. And make dua for him as well. He's going through some tough times at the moment. Just make dua for him. And yeah, that's it really. Cut!